The character we have today is Song. And first though, before I talk about this, I have to say special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters and channel members for just helping to support everything here, supporting me in this channel, helping to keep the lights on, and for me to make more newer and better videos for all of you. And if you are also interested in becoming one of my supporters, I'll have a link in the description box below for how you can do that. Now, the point of all of these Hanja videos is not to help you learn how to read and write the characters. If you're gonna do that, you probably don't want to learn it from me anyway, because I don't have the nicest writing just in general, but it's to help you recognize the sound that they make as well as their meaning so that you can recognize them in words that you already know and new words. So the character we have today is Song, and it actually is a drawing of a spear and a nail originally, and it means to repress or to suppress, specifically referring to repressing or conquering an enemy. By conquering an enemy, it means thereby completing the battle. Now, I get why they used a spear for that, but the nail part might not be very obvious. My opinion, it was just used to create the sound of Song in this character. And these types of characters are really common, where part of it is just for the meaning and the other part of it is just to give it the sound. But it's also possible you can think of it like the nail is there to mean like a tool or perhaps like a weapon that's used for conquering your enemy. So, I mean, there really isn't any way to know exactly why it's written with these two characters. The only person who would know would be some very, very old Chinese dude, and I don't know his email address. So now its meaning is to complete or to achieve or to realize, for example, to complete or achieve a goal or a task. And by that it means to succeed. So let's look at some common words that use this Hanja. First we have 성인, literally a completed human, so an adult. And this is the official, the legal word for an adult. There also is another Korean word for an adult, 어른, but this one's just used for like daily speech, like informal speech or conversation. If you're ever using anything officially or legally, you definitely want to use this word. The next word is 성장. 장 actually means long, but here it's being used to mean big. So to completely get big, which is to develop or to grow up. And it's used commonly with the verb 하다. You'll actually see a lot of these are used with 하다, meaning to grow up or to develop. Next we have 완성. 완 means complete, and 성 also means complete. So kind of like complete, literally, yes, or more like complete or finished. So it's also used with 하다. You'll see 완성하다, which means to be completed or to be finished. This next one, I'm sure all of you already knew, and that is 성공 or 성공하다. So complete, and 공 is a contribution. So to complete or to achieve something and make a contribution, which is success. So 성공하다 is to be successful, to succeed specifically. There's also another word that uses this, 대성공. Can you guess what this might mean? 대 as in big, so big success. So it was a great success or a big success. Next we have 성적. 성적 means your completed results or performance. So this is used for your school grades. Hopefully your school grades are wonderful. Mine were sometimes pretty good. I passed. And last but not least, we have 합성. 합 means to combine, and 성 is to complete. So to combine and complete, well, this is the word for a composite, or as you would probably more commonly say, a Photoshop. So you can use it by itself. It's a 합성. That's totally a Photoshop. So you can use it by itself, or you can use it as 합성 사진, a composite photo, so a photoshopped photo. Another interesting thing I found is that this character in Chinese is also used to mean 10%. So they'll say like 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever, and that will mean like 20, 30%, like that. I'm not learned Chinese with Go Billy Chinese, so you'd have to ask a Chinese person out there or someone who speaks Chinese, can anyone give me more information about why they use this for 10%? I have no idea. It's just something that I found. So what other really common words do you know that use this character? Let me know in the comments below. I do check all of those. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you again to my supporters out there. I see you, and I'll see you again next time. 그럼 다음에 또 봐.